Change is always thought to be impossible until it's made possible by ordinary people that find the strength and the capacity and the courage to try to speak up, to act. But the first step is to think. My name is Jamila. I work at the Albert Einstein Institution in Boston, Massachusetts. A lot of people ask me how I got into this work, and I've been interested perhaps since I was a baby, because I was born in Afghanistan. That really played a critical role in my concern about human rights, about freedom, and about people's right to resist oppression. People misunderstand what nonviolent resistance is. They think it's weak, ineffective. They think it's simply about rejecting violence. And so there is this misunderstanding that nonviolent resistance actually has a long history. It's a powerful technique of change. It's not about simply rejecting violence, it's about what do you do instead. The methods of nonviolent action, of which there are 198, are really diverse. I think just knowing that there's this diversity is really empowering, because sometimes people think that you just have to go in the streets and hold a sign, expressing that you're angry and that somehow change just magically happens. But then I think what they must realize is that historically people have done so many different things, specific actions that have contributed to change. Because we all know about the big struggles, but I think what's really inspiring for me is when people are fighting and you never hear about them. They're not ones that make it to the television screens or to the history books. The case that has had a lot of success that we study is in Serbia in 2000, the revolution that took place that removed Milosevic from power. And it was ordinary young people, obviously extraordinary young people, but just regular people, regular students. And they recognized that they had a huge stake in the future of their society. They couldn't wait for their leadership to fix things for them. And so they took matters into their own hand and organized. It was not easy. They faced a lot of repression. They were beaten and put in jail sometimes. But still they continued. And what was really amazing was that they brought in regular, other segments of society because of the courage they showed. And they, basically shamed older people, that these are young people fighting for our society. They're taking risks, and we also need to participate. But they used humor, they used music, they used all different types of methods to try to make change in Serbia. So I would urge young people to think about what's important to them and to understand that sometimes it requires a struggle. Sometimes you need to figure out how you can organize your own community to make changes collectively. Because on your own, it's sometimes quite difficult. But as a group, it suddenly becomes more possible.